All right. Well, I was not able to get YouTube to live stream through my camera on this computer. So I'm just going to do it here because I'm in the process of trying to get on the road right now for a trip. And so what I was hoping to live stream about was this feeling that I had this morning about, and it's something I feel all the time. And I feel like probably I'm not the only one, but it's this obligation to be productive all of the time. And I admittedly have probably 2 lifetimes worth of ideas and businesses and inventions and goals and stuff that I would like to do. And, or I should say, but the thing that I'm actually focusing on right now is enjoying the process. And it's pretty easy for me to get away from that. And I think that's probably why I'm trying to focus on that being the main goal, because there's been a lot of times in my life where it's just been about achieving, checking the boxes, and especially like with this business. And don't get me wrong, as far as this insurance agency that I'm trying to build, like this is what I absolutely, well, the entrepreneurial side of it, not necessarily the insurance side of it, is what I really love to do. I love to learn. I love to build this type of stuff. But also, I've seen a lot of people, my family included, and a lot of friends that I feel have gotten lost in the trying to just accomplish the goals and build the company. And I feel that families get left behind. And there's just a lot of things that personally have been very unfulfilling. And so that's why I have kind of come up with this lifestyle plan, which again, well, you don't on this channel, you don't know about, or I haven't mentioned about lifestyle design from Tim Ferriss, which I do have another channel called Sirrel, Sirrel, I believe. And I did a whole video there where I wrote him a thank you letter for introducing lifestyle design, which is something that really, for me, it was pretty much him putting the words to the goals that I had already been trying to do. And it's more of, instead of just building a business and this work-life balance, it's trying to like, hey, let's get this overall picture of what I want my life to actually look like and how am I going about implementing these things. And for me, the very, very top, well, there's health. Health is number one priority. And then underneath that is enjoying the process, because I have gotten very unhealthy and depressed and in bad relationships and mental states for the wrong reasons, I would say, looking back. And so that's what I'm trying to do now, trying to just figure this out. And it's difficult for me because, like, of course, everybody likes to succeed. Everybody likes to see progress happen. And it's easier to do that with tangible, measurable things, whereas it's not so easy to do that as to measure how many hours a week do you just enjoy life? Are you just grateful? Are you just sitting there basking in the sun, which is what I am about ready to go do, is fly to the other side of the continent and off of the continent, actually. And I am going to the Virgin Islands, hopefully, if we can get through all of the travel restrictions and everything like that. And if they're flying over there, I am going to go to a tiny little island that there's really nothing to do, hopefully, than just kind of enjoy being there. And I'm stoked on it. Although as I'm like getting ready, I also have school. I'm getting my MBA. So I've got some homework that I could be doing, and I've got a whole line of business that I could be getting, trying to organize and talking about website design, or I could be on the phone just trying to call clients and get them signed up for insurance, or I can just try to enjoy the process. And I think that's also one of the things that I'm going to try to incorporate into the whole business model, is like, I am trying to, I guess, sell a different way of doing business, a different lifestyle of like, hey, a lot of the people in this industry, that they are, in my opinion, and I haven't been in this industry, but I've been in many others, they are hustle, 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 hustle culture, like that, sun up to sundown, 7 days a week. There was one guy who made a goal, and I think he sold the most in the company, to work every single day in a year. Like, I'm not trying to bash that, but I am absolutely trying to say, been there, done that, not doing that crap anymore. And I think that there's a lot of other people that also agree, because especially like in this industry, it can be quite lucrative. And my goal is not to get as much money as possible, but for the time being, it is to get as much money as possible for the time spent, which is hopefully going to be small because I don't need a lot of money. I need my time. So that's that's a huge part of what I'm trying to put into process right now. But I just wanted to voice my opinions or feelings on that. And I think that there's a lot of other people in the same boat. And I'm hoping to actually, as part of the recruiting part of this business, is just like embrace this and be like, hey, no, I don't think that work should be, I think, quite frankly, my plan is to like eventually never trade time for money. But for now, I'm trying to get that in place because I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to sit there and just do whatever it is, trade my time for money. I want to go sit on an island, or I want to have long conversations with people, or I just want to lazy around and learn how to play the mandolin. That's what I'm trying to focus on. And I want to, of course, make enough to be comfortable and to plan for the future and all of that. But I do not think that that requires working your freaking life away. And I pretty much refuse to do that, which is why I have to create my own business, because that's pretty counterculture right now. Although I have a pretty good feeling that that business model could attract a lot of people. I'm hoping. So I would really appreciate what your guys' input is on this. If you feel the same, if you just think that I'm a whiny little person that just needs to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and blah, blah, blah. And I think that's fine. I've done that. I'm not going to go into detail about all the other stuff I've done with my life and all the hours that I've put in working elsewhere and whatnot. I've done that. And I am tired of feeling ostracized for not wanting to do that. For some reason, there's this really toxic. I know that word is overused, but I think culture of just productivity of like work. And then if you're lucky, you'll die on the job and never have to retire. Like grew up with that, was raised by that. And I am trying to put a stop to that because it's pretty crappy lifestyle for most people, not everybody. So yeah, I would really be curious what your opinions are. I'm just curious what you guys think. If this is something that you're interested in, I'd love to hear specifically what you are interested in, specifically why you think I'm right or wrong, or ideas of how to get there. And yeah, that's just where I'm at. I'm trying to enjoy life, getting ready for a trip, and I am stoked on it. And just trying to put this voice in the back of my head, just trying to address it, name it, get it out of there, and just be done with it, because I've got some beautiful weather to go enjoy. So, all right, that's all I've got. I hope you appreciated it or found some value, one way or the other. If you did, the whole freaking drill. Subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more of this. Like, share, comment specifically, please. And I'd just really be interested in your guys' opinions. I know this isn't live yet, still figuring it out, but I do feel it's important to just kind of get these out while I can, according to my buddy, who is my interim social media manager. Thanks there, buddy. All right. Subscribe, like, share, do all that. And I will see you in a day or two. All right. Have a good one, y'all.